ain't never lose. I got 5 tray in my corner, finna smoke 'em like a jewel. We got bitches at the show, but they can't get no love from me, cause I'm worried about my guala. These hoes can't get none from me. They said, Skills, you on your shit, and I said I really am. I got pictures on my dick, but I been running up these bands. One of the biggest in my city. Basically, Texas turn me up. Skills, you lean and you look dizzy. I got this.
Skills, oh my god.
Back another episode. You are in the mix with DJ Mother Skills and my co-host right here.
What's going on, everybody? Six Lows.
Man, we got a very special guest. We're in a very special place right now. He's a super producer. We got the one and only Tb Robby in the fucking building right now. Yes, sir.
I'm going to Rob's house.
Yeah. I got the merch right here. Make sure y'all go get that.
We got a couple shirts left, actually.
Tb Robby.
For those who don't know, what do you do?
Shit, I do a little bit of everything, actually. I started off rapping, but I also produce. I also write music. I also, I don't know. I wouldn't say I sing, but, you know, I do a little bit of something.
Yeah.
You know,
bro, you were just singing Corridos just earlier.
Yeah.
Shit was hard. Yeah. For the audience, this is Tb Robby, That Mexican OT's official in-house producer. He's been with the team since like the very beginning. Without you, some of the biggest hits that he has came from you, bro.
Bro, it was cool. It was cool seeing y'all like do them all back to back last night. I was like, fuck.
Oh, and last night we had a show. So right now we in San Antonio, Texas right now. That's where Rob's from. And we had a show last night at Smoke. She was fire. Went crazy. The fans, he's like Michael Jackson out here, bro. It was cool as fuck. Yeah, nah, he's like, bro,
literally.
They were going crazy. Like when I got on stage, bro, you know, I was hyping him up. He's like, yeah. I was like, y'all ready for that Mexican OT? And they're like, yeah. And then I was like, well, we got one opener right now. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, I can hear him. I can hear him like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that show was fucking, it was live to see. It's dope to see just because like this is the 4th or 5th show out here. And every single time you just see the fucking crowd like double in size, bro. Like we need to go fucking like Techport Center, AT&T Center or some shit. Like,
bro, that's gonna be crazy. Once we start doing like arenas and shit,
It is gonna be tough.
That's gonna be live.
I want to see what them green rooms are like.
Hell yeah, yes, bro. I want you to explain like how you got into producing, because not a lot of people are in the spot that you're in right now with who you're involved with and the talent that you have. So, bro, just run us through like the very background of how you got into producing.
So, like I said, I'm an artist, and I started off just, you know, wanting to rap and do my own shit. And I was always like just using industry beats and shit. And it came to the point like where I told myself, like, man, you know what? I need to not do this no more. Like all my favorite artists and shit, they were all making their own beats.
Yeah.
Like J. Cole, Mac Miller at the time, Kanye.
Nice.
You know, they were all making their own shit. And I was like, man, you know what? I need to take the initiative and start doing that shit just because I wanted to sound like me.
Yeah.
And so that's really how it started. And then just I don't know, so many different like just random influences, like even just us being fucking Texas Mexicans, like that shit added so much. And really something that I have noticed as of late, like even with OT and like even just like the way we do shit in general now, I heard OT bring up this a similar point, but like for me too, I used to just try to be like super hip hop and super like that's it.
Yeah. Trying to look like a rapper.
Yeah. Trying to be like a fucking stereotypical, exactly. Stereotypical rapper. And once we started implementing like the Mexican factor and just being like
authentic
and doing what we do, like what we normally do.
Yeah.
That's what fucking really just
started catching. Yeah.
That's what
I mean. That's what they loved y'all for. You know what I'm saying? That it's OT. You know that Mexican OT. So that's they know y'all from being y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's
like whenever fucking like Cobra dropped last night, bro, that shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, bro. I might fuck around and pop a chicken. This time made me bob a little. Like, bro, they were singing that shit.
Yeah.
Word for fucking word. Like, we didn't even start the song yet. He started singing it. And then they just took it from there, bro.
Acapella. They just
and then he dropped that.
I should have went to that.
Yeah. And so for the audience, he's the one that produced La Cobra.
Yeah. Like
that's really what like. I feel like that was his first big song, the one that kind of like shot him up.
That was
Yeah, La Cobra.
That was like the one that got the most views.
Yeah, that's the one that like started getting that traction.
Yeah,
You know?
because he had Texas Mexican,
Yeah.
and I remember like whenever we first linked up, he had sent me that one, but he wasn't really like too excited to show me that one. He was more excited to show me La Muerte. That's the one that he was like, bro.
La Muerte too. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
He was like, this is the one. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. But at that time, I think La Muerte had like 12,000 views, something like that. Like the views weren't like super crazy.
Yeah.
It was just something about him that was just like, man, you know what? Let's do something. I'm not doing shit. I couldn't even get these beats off for fucking $25, $50.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
These beats are just sitting here. Why not send them to him?
Yeah.
The very first one I sent, he did Suena with Lil Mexico.
Yeah.
And we were both just like, okay, we need to do this again.
Hell yeah.
And again and again. And then probably I think our third or fourth collab officially was La Cobra. He had sent me the loop, and I wasn't like trying to do that shit at all. I was like,
really? Why not?
Because there had already been like 2 or 3 other people that had sampled it.
Oh, no shit.
But they had sampled it like in a different way. So I was just like, man, I don't want to use the same sample.
Yeah.
But he wanted it, and I was like, man, I need to do it. Like, this is something I need to do.
Yeah, for sure.
And I did that beat. He bugged me for like 2 days. Like, bro, are you gonna do it? You gonna do it? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. I threw that. I was like, he was like, bro, I'm gonna go to the studio tonight. So I was like, fuck. I just threw it on there real quick. I made that beat in like 15 minutes.
No shit. What the fuck?
Damn, and it became a hit. Shit.
You're an animal, bro.
Became a hit. That's
So whenever you're sampling shit like that, how do you go about that?
In my mind, what I like to do is I like to get obviously the most catchy part from the song, because that's what everybody remembers, but also make it to where it's like, damn, I've heard this before, but this is way different.
Yeah.
So like when you listen to La Cobra, you're just like, oh shit, I know this fucking
Yeah,
song.
you know this song. Yeah.
But then as soon as the drops and the way I chop the loop a little bit, like for the verses, it's like it's recognizable, but it's like,
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Like, that's different. That's hard. Yeah.
You shitted on that beat.
Nah, for
Like,
sure.
man, it's definitely like how you brought up other artists have or other producers have sampled that beat. It sounds like generic when everybody else does it. You know what I'm saying? No offense to them, of course, but it's just the way it sounds. Like, oh yeah, I expected that. Yeah. But the way you chopped it up, bro, it sounds authentic. It sounds like a great rapper and a great producer working together. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds
it's
like
professional.
Like that.
Yeah, it sounds professional. That's a great record right there, man.
Yeah,
appreciate you.
That's
that was the one. Shit. That's
That's what we still play to this day. That's crazy.
Ghetto Boys was the same way. I made that beat in like 15 minutes.
Damn,
shit. Damn, that's crazy.
Like ones that you don't even think about. You just like going, you know?
Like OMG, bro. OMG. I took a little longer on that one, but that was like in a pack of 10, and that was probably like the one that I thought he was gonna pick like last out of all of them.
Yeah,
that was the one he ended up using. I was like, what the fuck, bro? It's
crazy.
hard. It's hard to like.
Yeah, man, it's hard to gauge, bro.
Because he's just like, what I feel like he would sound hard on. He would like go the opposite and just like do something else and make something crazy like OMG.
Exactly.
So it's really hard to gauge for him. So I like to either like, I mean, I know you know, but like for me personally, what I like to do is like I'll wait for him to be like, okay, what's up? I need this, and this. If not, because I mean, lately, you know how the fuck it is. It's fucking busy as fuck.
It's been hectic lately.
I'll have to fucking send like 20, 30 of them hoes.
Holy shit.
Just to like see where he's at with.
Yeah, man. Because this new project that he's got working, it's totally different than what he fucking to the previous one. You know what I'm saying?
It's fucking crazy.
And it's so crazy, bro. It's so
like,
crazy.
Damn.
So TB, how did you teach yourself how to do everything? Because you say you're self-taught, right? Like producing everything?
Pretty much, yeah. My boy LaDon, he had FL Studios first in his Thea's house, and that was the first time I ever saw that shit like in real life. I was like, oh shit, this is crazy. And then we made a couple whack ass beats just because like nigga, we both just started doing that. Yeah. And then in my senior year, they had a computer lab with a bunch of Macs and shit, and they all had GarageBand. So technically, the very, very first beat that I made was on GarageBand. Yes. And then Then I got my laptop, and then I saw that all my favorite producers and shit, they were using FL.
Yeah.
I went and downloaded that shit, and I just like started going in. I just started fucking like just doing whatever.
Fucking with it.
Yeah. And then
It's really how it goes. So you just fucking with it.
yeah.
You watch any like YouTube tutorials or anything?
I watched a couple like the basics, but I never finished the fucking video.
Bro, it's so long, right?
So
Yeah, like 2 hours long.
the first like 15 beats that I made, bro, I made them all. I had them all layered out in FL. So so you just see the 8 bars that I would produce. I would mix down every single one individually.
Oh shit.
And then I would go into this one. I forgot what fucking program it is. But it's an Adobe Audition. Is it? Maybe.
Yeah.
And then I would just layer it all out like that and just.
That's crazy, bro. You just place them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
bro,
that's wild,
there's no
bro.
fucking way. Once I found out that you can just you layer it in FL, I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That's funny, man. Yeah, that's like the beginning shit though, bro. Man, I've made some terrible shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, bro, my homeboy Tommy, for example, like, so he's been there since the very beginning, bro. That's one of my best friends, childhood best friend.
Shout out Tommy.
Yeah, shout out Tom. And like we would be. So I always had a home studio, right? I always spent my money in high school on shit from my home studio, right? That was all my money ever went to. And so he was there at the very beginning, bro. And I remember showing him beats, and he's just kind of looking at me. I was like, shit's hard, right? He's like, no. He's like, bro, that shit sounds terrible. I'm like, man, fuck you, dude. You don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You fucking hater.
Yeah, but shit, he always kept it real, man. And I remember I posted this one beat on Twitter. And I was like, man, this shit go fucking crazy. And you know how you ever seen that meme of LeBron? And he's like, man, when your homies cook up in the studio, but you gotta act like it's cool. It's just a whole bunch of shit. And he's like, bro, that's exactly how I was, man. This shit was fucking trash. When was the time when you saw it turn around? When you finally seen like, man, my shit's actually sounding good and people actually starting to want my beats. Or wait, you made your beats for yourself, right?
Yeah.
That was your original plan?
Yeah.
How did other people like get to know you?
I just had so many fucking beats. I was like, okay, maybe I can start giving them away.
Yeah.
Fuck, I couldn't even give them away, bro. But I think, I don't know. I feel like it was like every 2 years I would tell myself like, damn, bro, I'm getting better.
Yeah.
And then I would go another 2 years like, damn, that shit was trash.
Yeah.
This is that shit. And then I'm like, damn,
Just
bro.
keep
That's,
going.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think like I legitimately got good until probably like 2017, 2018.
Yeah, so 2017 is when you were like, all right, it's just starting to sound good.
Yeah. And that's when I was just like, man, you know what? Maybe I can charge $25 for these.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So that's whenever roughly that started. And then started slowly linking up with people here in the city, like 2019. Getting a little bit more motion that way, learning people, like who's who and shit like that.
Yeah. It's time to kind of like get in the game.
Yeah.
Almost. Man, that's crazy.
But at this point, this is all you though. This ain't like
Yeah.
at this point you ain't even really know OT or none of that. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Wow,
I
bro.
didn't know OT until 2020,
2020, right?
2021,
Yeah,
something like that.
And how did you link up with OT?
Greg had hit me up on IG after we dropped
Greg
some
Gaines.
shit with
Shout out Greg.
Shout out Greg. We dropped a song with Rich Greedy. He had hit me up on IG talking about, I got this artist, you know, we need beats, man, and you know, we're gonna be the big thing, man, and
Yeah.
I don't know about you, I don't know if you want to let this opportunity pass, man, but we gonna,
Fucking Greg.
and I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
fuck you.
yeah.
So at this point, like,
hate when people come at me.
did you hear of OT or anything, or you didn't know who he was at all at this point?
I never heard of him.
Yeah.
He was like, man, you know, I got this artist, and he sent me a link. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna tap you in with him. We don't got a budget like that, and I was just like, man, I don't know. And then OT hit me up, and he was like, hey, man, this is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do this. Let me send you some songs, this and this. All right, cool. He sent me La Muerte, and he sent me something else. And then I'd hit him back and like, man, I fuck with it. I mean, fuck it, let's do something.
Yeah.
I sent him one. It ended up being the Suena song, and then caught from there.
From there, yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So how long did it take from when you met him, when y'all first talked, till La Cobra? How long was that time period?
Not
that long, right? A couple months.
Yeah, like 6 months, something like that.
Oh shit! So it kind of like right.
Cause you gotta remember, bro. He's only blown up for like 2 years.
Shit, not even
A year, not even. It's been a year.
Yeah,
So a
it's
year
about a
ago,
year.
we were on tour with Peso.
Yeah,
I'm starting to get the memories from my Snapchat. And a year ago, we were on tour with Peso.
He really won.
You know what I'm saying? That's whenever he was like slowly building up. So like
Mhm.
this year, it barely when it started taking off.
Mhm.
It's crazy to think about because I feel
That's
like it's been like
crazy,
6 years already. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, so like I think like 6 months, like because
It might have been like 2021, 2022, whenever y'all started linking up.
I want to say 2021.
Yeah, I think that's whenever it was.
It
Because
had
that
to
was the
be.
year that I was gonna quit music. I was gonna quit,
Don't you ever
100%.
fucking say that,
dude. Hey, that was back then, you know. Yeah, that's when I was gonna quit, bro. And then fucking OT saved life. No, yeah.
You remember the first time we met? I was talking about this.
Oh yeah, I
Couple
do
weeks
remember the
ago.
first time. Yeah,
we met at his
Yeah.
signing at fucking
OT signing party. So like we had went to Dave and Buster's, and where the fuck was it? It was like Webster or some shit.
I think so.
But yeah, man, we had met there, and I was by myself, and at the time I didn't know anybody. I didn't know.
Yeah.
The only person I knew was Greg, Nate, and fucking OT, right? And so I pull up, and bro, I'm like confused because it's a big as Dave and Buster's. I don't know where to go. You know what I'm saying? So I go in there and I walk around a little bit. I'm just fucking sitting there like a little kid. I'm like, man, I was like, Greg, where you at? He's like, oh, I'm on the way, this and that. And yeah, when I go to the main part, right, where you gotta pay and
that front
shit.
desk. Yeah,
The front desk, shit. And I look at TB. I'm like, that's a big motherfucker. I wasn't even thinking about it as TV, right? And how did we end up talking? Did you come up to me?
I went to the front desk and I was trying to figure out where the fuck we're supposed to go. Because Greg had told me, hey man, just go tell him you're gonna go here. Whatever.
Yeah.
And then I don't know where I just I see this dude coming out from the game room area.
I had took a full lap. Fool. I was walking around.
And he was like, Tb Robby. He was like, my name is DJ Scales, man.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know,
that
I
shit
was like,
crazy.
oh, the DJ Scales, the one who
Yeah.
just shot the video, right?
TV. I was like, what's up, man? I was like, dude, do you know where to go? He's like, I'm trying to figure it out right now. I was like, I'm gonna follow you, bro.
And then
Yeah,
we went to that little
it was like a private area. Yeah.
Bro, if you think about it, bro, like before he came who he is now, bro, y'all were putting in some weird ass fucking areas for shit. Like the signing party at the Dave and Buster's. is
Yeah,
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
Like, that's weird. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Nobody thinks of that shit.
So
bro.
random. Yeah, it's super random.
Yeah,
But
I
apparently
mean-
they get a lot of artists there.
right because
Yeah,
they were
remember he was talking about they was talking about like
Wayne and-
Future and like
Yeah.
fucking Drake and them. They
The
be
fuck?
going to Dave and Buster's and renting those little rooms.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so apparently like artists do that shit.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
At the was it the release party? Yeah, it was
Oh
the
yeah,
listening
at
party.
Oh, the
At,
bowling alley.
At that bowling
Bowling
alley.
alley,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty cool though. That was tough. I fucked with that.
That was another random place to
Yeah,
go,
that was a
though.
random spot
Yeah.
too.
Me and Mark last night we were leaving Denny's. It was like what time was it, Mark? It was like 4 a.m. It was like 4 a.m, bro, and we were leaving Denny's. And I was walking down the street. I was like, Mark. I was like, bro, look at our life right now. He was like, bro, this is fucking live. You know what I'm saying? We had one of those moments because we got free hotel rooms and he got upgraded to a suite. And so he was like on the top floor to a
Nigga
fucking
was
suite
in there,
for
yeah.
free, bro. Yeah.
How the fuck you get that?
Well, B-Don gave it to him because B-Don and them left. They went to back to Houston.
I
Yeah.
don't know how they do that
And he
shit,
was
bro.
like,
They always
yeah,
do it
fuck
at like
that.
3-4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And then he was like, and then he told Mark, he's like, you want the hotel room? He's like, they're free. And Mark was like, hell yeah.
Damn, I found him. I would have came up here with his
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah, bro, we always do that.
Shit, I've been butt ass nigga in this
All
shit,
right,
nigga.
Nah, yeah, bro. We were walking across the street. I was like, bro, this is our life right now. Like, I can't wait till it's like, this is like our actual life. We don't have to work jobs and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Come from Bay City, seeing everything you've seen just this year alone, 2023.
Yeah.
And then this could go for you too, and Mark, if you have input. You seeing what you've seen, like, how does it feel doing what you do now and thinking about, like, damn, this is the shit that we used to think of and just like dream of that shit. And then, like, how does it feel seeing that shit and like being a part of that shit?
It's unbelievable, bro. Sometimes, like, I'll talk about this all the time. I feel like I have imposter syndrome because I feel like I shouldn't be here. You know, like I feel like I'm not as good enough, or I feel like I have gotten lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't deserve this shit. Honestly, that's honestly how I feel, bro. Because, you know, people always tease me all the time, and she's like, "Oh man, you're famous, and that." I'm like, bro, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Because I don't like that shit. And sometimes I feel like, bro, and I think that's why I want to go even harder, because I want to prove to myself like that I belong here.
Right.
You know, because if it wasn't for OT, bro, I wouldn't be in this position.
Right.
You know, and so I take that very, very seriously.
Yeah.
And bro, I feel like I should not be here. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'm talented enough, good enough. I feel like that sometimes, right? But then there's other times where I'm like, man, this is exactly what I'm supposed to fucking be.
Yeah, I'm the
you know?
motherfucking shit.
Exactly,
yeah.
bro. Like, even when I was in high school, I was like, man, I know I'm meant for something. Because, bro, I've never been able to, like, stay away from this shit.
Yeah.
When I was in college, even in high school, bro, I never could not stay away from the music shit. Right? And so now actually experiencing all this shit and being from where we're from, it's unbelievable. I'm like, man, this is crazy. But I'm thankful, though. I'm grateful as fuck.
Hell yeah.
Because this is not normal, bro. Especially where we from, bro. Little ass Bay City.
Hell
like,
yeah.
we on the Gulf, bro. There ain't shit out there.
Nobody know that shit.
Yeah, bro. Nobody know that. And you are either a drug head, you're a fuck crackhead, or you work at a blue collar job. You know what I'm saying? You at the plants.
Yeah.
At the refineries and shit. So it's a blessing, bro. It's like I said, I feel like I don't deserve to be here.
Yeah.
You know?
For me, it's just kind of like, you know, so I see him do it since he was fucking, like I said, when we were kids. So
Yeah, we were kids.
yeah.
And this is
Now
my
that-
kinfolk. You know
now
what I'm
that-
saying? We grew up together.
now that it's kind of like taking off, it's like, damn, like, and he always tells me, like, bro, where I go, like, you gonna be there. But like, for me personally, it's like, I'm trying to find my place. Like, what can I do? What can I be? I don't want to be a liability.
But that's the good thing, bro. Because like a lot of people don't have that shit. A lot of people don't have that initiative or that drive to just be like, okay, I can add something to it, and then that'll make everything better. Not just for him, not just for me. It'll make everything better.
The whole team, yeah.
And like a lot of people, I feel like that's why like our group works like so fucking well. Like it's because of shit like that. That kind of mentality is like, bro, OT's, he's gonna give you something. He can give you a lot, but it'll work better if we're all,
of course,
all
contributing
doing
something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because like I talk to him all the time about it, bro. Like, I'm trying to find my place, like either with the camera or like doing this shit. Like, cause he asked me to do this, I jump right on it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, we work together too, like at a blue collar job or whatever, and like we talk all the time. Like, I've always told myself since I was in high school, like, bro, I don't deserve like not I don't deserve it, but like I just it's just not me. You know what I'm saying? Working that job, bro. Like doing it now, it's, you know, I'm just taking care of myself, trying to find my way. You know what I'm saying? I'm still only 22 years old, so. Like, I even started going to real estate school because I don't see myself working a job and shit at all. So, like, if I could do real estate and just kind of chill at the house and just sell houses on the side or whatever, make a living out, like,
and I think
I'll do that shit.
That's what kind of drove us, too, is because when we were kids growing up, like, I'm not going to the plant. I'm going to go to college and we get a job. You know what I'm saying? That's always been a mentality for us, which is kind of dumb because you make fucking bread in the refineries, bro.
But that's just
100K plus
like,
a year.
Hey, that's
That's
just
a
not
lot
what
of
you
labor,
want to
Yeah,
do.
but it's ass,
Because it's
dude.
the same shit out
It's
here. San
ass.
Antonio,
Yeah.
it's a big city, right?
Yeah.
But the mentality is very small.
Yeah.
San Antonio has a very small mentality of
Small city
like
mentality.
playing it safe, go get a job, work in construction, go get a job with the city.
Yeah.
You know, that's the common thing. Like, yo, I'm gonna go get this nice job with nice benefits. Like, I don't think about benefits at all, bro.
What? I did not think about benefits at all. Like, I forget I have insurance sometimes.
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, so people, like, that's what the common, like, San Antonio thing is. Like, they think about that. They think about, okay, I can get one, maybe two nice cars.
Yeah.
This decent house for my family and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But you know
But
what,
like-
bro? Some people want that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some people aspire to be that. And there's nothing wrong with that at all.
At all. It's dope.
Yeah, that's like the dream. That's the
Yeah.
American dream right there.
Yeah.
But for me personally, I can't.
Fuck
dog.
no.
I can't.
The way
Yeah.
I look at it differently because like my pops, his pops, you know what I'm saying?
All of our
Like
uncles.
all of our uncles,
Yeah.
like they all like that's all they do. Like they
Yeah.
like go to plant, they work at a plant, take care of their family, and stay in Bay City.
Mm.
Like even now to this day, it's kind of like people ask me all the time, like, why you still live? Like, why you live in Roseburg but you work down here at a refinery down closer to Bay City? Why don't you just move to Bay City? And it's kind of like that's just Bay City. I'm tired of Bay City. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and being in Roseburg, you meet a lot of people. Like, if it wasn't for me living in Roseburg, I wouldn't have the opportunity to being with him as much as I do.
Right.
So it's kind of like,
Yeah, for sure.
gave in, like, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like meshed together really good. But like even after working at the plant, like I just don't see it happening for me. Like I'm doing it now, of course, because I'm still trying to find my way.
Yeah.
But-
Obviously. That's what's
like,
getting you to the
yeah.
next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But like doing for a living, like nah, I can't do it. Like that's just not me. Like and like I said, I give credit to those who do it because it's hard, bro. Waking up every day
So
in the
hard.
morning and shit, bro.
We wake
That
up
shit
at like,
hard, bro.
We wake up at like 4:40,
Being
5
in-
o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
every
that's what I'm
day.
saying. And you either
Yeah.
in fucking 100-degree weather or you in fucking 30-degree weather. So
Yeah.
like I give credit to those who've done it all their life and are gonna do it.
Yeah.
But like me personally, like I just don't. I don't want to do it. Like I'm trying to find my place, like with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking off, and I tell him all the time, like,
Yeah, this
I-
motherfucker's
like,
taking way the fuck
Yeah,
off.
he's
This
taking
I'm
off.
trying. I'm trying to, bro. Because
Cause-
I do not want to fucking work no more.
Fuck no.
Tired of
'cause
that shit.
He even told he's like, bro, if he makes it, he's like, bro, we gon' make it if he makes it. And it's
For sure,
my
bro.
thing is like
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but like I'm not being no liability at the same time. Like, what can I do to
Right,
to you know what I'm
right.
saying? Put
And
more.
that's
to
what
the
makes me
team,
want to
so-
put them in a position even more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I respect the shit out of that you have that mentality to be like, man, hell yeah, we're going to ride this shit out.
Yeah, because
You know?
even with this podcast right now, like it's one of those things. Like he asked me, and I jumped right on it because like, bro, our first reel got like 13K, and it's still going.
No
You know
shit.
what I'm
On this
saying?
gold, yeah.
So like
Yeah,
he told me
hopefully.
that, and I was like, shit, hell yeah. And then he told, hey, pull up to San Antonio, we got a pod. Shit, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
We here.
I'm jumping. I'm
Yeah,
jumping on this shit.
yeah.
We trying to jump on this shit. So,
Fuck yeah, man.
but I'm just trying to take off. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help him, help me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
So it's
Yeah.
just kind of like one of those
And
things.
same thing with you, TB. Like, bro, if we all win, you winning too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, it's all a team thing, bro.
Yeah,
And
it's-
we're all a
it's
part of the
absolutely.
team.
Absolutely, bro. That's one thing I wanted to mention for sure. That with the type of people that we have around, it's not hard to see a finish line. You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to be like,
Yeah.
damn, this shit is coming. This shit is real.
Yeah,
This shit is
it's
about
on the
to
way.
happen.
You know what I'm saying? We in the marathon right now. I can see the finish line.
Even now, like now I got a solid support system here in San Antonio with Studio Bandits. Shout out Dino De Niro.
Shout out Dino, man. I want to get him on the podcast, but we gonna get it in though. Shout out Studio Bandits. This is where we're at right now.
Hell yeah, we got some, some cool shit. Shout out Kane Stiff. We got some,
For
some
sure.
solid people here in San Antonio. But the one thing that I wanted to give you credit for, whenever we did that first podcast episode,
Oh yeah.
whenever you said, if San Antonio don't got you, we got you, and I was like, bro, that's
sure.
true.
sure.
That's true, and
Yeah.
that's what I like being around. Like, even like when it comes to like dressing and shit, like, bro, I probably wouldn't have dressed like. I still feel like I'm not like
Yeah.
dressed to the tens or whatever, but
For sure.
I just gotta elevate everything.
course,
I just
man.
feel like I'm elevating
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
just because like
Us too, bro. Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because before I really didn't dress like, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm actually putting in effort.
Yeah,
Yeah.
motherfucker fly ass.
Yeah.
He pulled up in that fucking really last night. I was like,
Hey, you knew what he was doing.
Yeah, and honestly, that's the whole team, bro. Like, we all want to look good together as a collective. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And so everybody's trying to put their part in, and it's starting to like you know what I'm saying? We look like a
Look
rap
good,
group.
feel good. Yeah,
we look like a
good,
rap
feel
group.
good.
Yeah, exactly. Look good, feel good, play good, man. That's
Yeah.
how it is. For real, that's how it is. And yeah, man. I appreciate you, bro, for being you. You know, because if you weren't authentic and if you weren't like a good person, bro, you would have been out. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people
Yeah,
on the
I
team that
know.
used to be on the team that ain't on the team no more. So,
Yeah.
so definitely, man. Is there anything that you have coming up that you want to promote, that you want to, get the people to know?
Y'all tune in to In the Mix with DJ Scales.
Let's fucking go, TB. Man, shout out to your socials and shit.
My
Where
IG,
can the audience find you?
Y'all can find me at TB_Robby on TikTok, IG. I'm mostly active on IG.
For sure.
That's my main
too.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with.
We'll
really
drop it
anything
down
else.
below for you though.
Hell yeah, right here.
Below. Yeah. But man, TB, thank you for coming on, bro. Appreciate
Thank you for having me,
you
man.
for showing us love.
Hell yeah.
And is there anything else you want to tell the people before we sign off?
No.
No? Okay.
Be a good fucking person. Man, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends, share with your grandma, share with your dog.
Shout out TB.
Shout out Tb Robby, man. We at Rob's house right now. You've been in the mix with DJ Scales.
6 Lows.
Man, we fucking love y'all. Y'all have a good one.